loves radio, this is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes, this is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Dove Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks.
Tony, 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 Tony. 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 Tony, 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 Tony.
Tony. Tony. You know, Tony.
Tony.
Tony Walker.
Tony Walker. Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you? Tony Walker. Thank you so much, man.
But I really like Tony.
Forget about it.
Tony is a wonderful guy. Tony is wonderful. Tony is wonderful. Tony is a wonderful guy.
Tony, Tony, pup, Tony, Tony, pup, 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 pup. Tony, 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 pup, 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 pup. Tony, 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 pup, 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 pup. Tony, 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 Tony. Bup, bup, bup. Tony, 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 poop. Tony, poop. Tony, 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 poop, 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 poop. Tony, Tony. Tony, Tony.
Yes.
He was socially awkward.
Yes. He's like socially awkward, but funny.
Okay, and we're gonna start. Hi. Welcome everybody. It's a Knock 'em Dead comedy show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Thanks for joining us. We are live on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. We appreciate whichever place you're watching the show from, and we appreciate the support. And we ask that you share the link and tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. However, if you're watching this show right now live and you want to join in and participate, you want us to read your comments, please do so on YouTube, because that is where we follow the comments on it. So switch over to YouTube if you're not there already, like Scott has done. I do not see John Rusiello. John Rusiello was mad at me. Yeah, I think so. I feel they're going to show the same picture collage at Tony's. Never mind. Oh, okay. That's from Scott. The Knock 'em Dead comedy show, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, which should be opening in another few weeks. And we do have some legends here with us today. Rosie is here.
Yay!
Lou Prats.
Yay!
And the empty seat on the end, James Grimm, will be joining us shortly. Thanks for joining us, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Excellent.
Good. All right. So we're going to talk about the Keegan roast because you were there, I was there, James Grimm was there. So we're going to wait on that.
I was not. So.
You were not there. Why weren't you there?
Working.
Damn. Really?
He's so retired and always working.
The worst retired fucking person ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
At the school district.
On a Sunday night?
On a Sunday night of a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
That's some creepy stuff right there. The school.
Is that,
I was at the
Watch
school.
The place, make sure no one steals the school.
Is that OT right there?
It's not OT, no. It's straight.
It's a holiday weekend.
It was Sunday.
Yeah. And Memorial Day was the next
Monday,
day.
No,
that
Labor
was a
Day.
holiday.
Don't bring me back.
Labor Day.
I'm waiting for Halloween.
Sorry.
Don't bring me back.
Wow, but still a holiday. So like even when school is out, you still have to work Sunday nights.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Like during the
All
summer?
summer.
Wow.
They got the bus depot I'm going to watch, and then the cameras are all there, so I see every school, and if the alarm goes off, I call the guy who's doing mobile, who's driving around.
Right. Yeah, if the alarm goes off, you're not running to it. You're calling somebody else.
No, I'm calling someone. Then
Yeah,
get
I'm
back
not
to my
doing that.
Netflix.
I got to pause this. Damn it.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll talk about that after James gets here. It has been requested in the comments that I tell you guys a story that I told the other day here on this show.
Okay.
And it's a terrible story, but I'll share it. You guys, Scott is asking that I do it. I'll do it.
Oh boy.
I please
Suspense is
our
killing
family.
me.
All right. Lou was asking me before we went on the air how my vacation was. I had a great vacation, except for the last day. So
Which part? Was it the part that you were in?
this was Florida.
Okay.
So I got to Florida Monday. I landed in Orlando, drove a half hour north to visit an aunt of mine who I hadn't seen in like 7 or 8 years. But we were hanging out in the Tampa area, but it was cheaper to fly to Orlando. So I drove 2.5 hours, actually from my aunt's closer to 3 hours, to the Tampa Clearwater.
You asking us?
Yeah, I don't know. It's over there somewhere. Either way, I had to drive 2.5 hours
To
to
me,
the
Florida's
hotel.
Florida.
Same with me. I'm not a big fan of Florida, actually. So, yeah, I have no idea where I am. Drive 2.5 hours to the hotel. Some of the friends I was meeting with were staying at the same hotel. We all seemed to show up within an hour of each other. So we're all in the lobby hanging out, talking. Got to bed, I don't know, midnight or something. Got up at 7 because we were meeting for breakfast. Then we were driving. So we drove another hour to meet some more friends. Had some breakfast. Drove another half hour to our destination for the day. And we spent our day, 6 or 7 hours in one place. Then drove almost another half hour where we were going for dinner. And then, so back another hour at least, maybe even a little bit more to the hotel.
Okay.
So at this point, we're all saying goodbye to each other around 11 o'clock that night. So after all that driving and being up all that whole day and having fun with my friends, I was shot. I was tired. But now, because I was flying out of Orlando Wednesday morning, I was catching a 7 a.m. flight, which means you have to be there at like 5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't want to sleep until like 3 in the morning and then drive 2 hours back to Orlando. I'm like, screw it. I'm driving back now. I got a hotel in Orlando that's 5 minutes away from the airport. So I say goodnight to my friends. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm now driving 2.5 hours to Orlando. I had about a half hour left in the trip. I'm like starting to contemplate. I might have to pull over and close my eyes. I'm really getting tired. The GPS tells me I have 20 minutes left. I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna make this. I'm just
Power
gonna
through.
Yeah. Turn all the windows down. Turn the music up. I'm just cruising, and I make it. But I am dead. I mean, just walking from there were no handicap spots available. This hotel was mobbed. It was hard to find a parking spot, so I'm parked in like another state. Walking from my space to the hotel was just like a chore in itself. I am completely shot. I walk into the hotel. There's 3 people at the desk checking in or doing, customers. 3 people standing there. I have no idea what they were doing, but I'm like, screw this. While they're being helped, I'm going to go sit. So I sit down. Next thing I know, I'm like waking up. I think I fell asleep for about 10, 15 minutes, but it was almost like a power nap, like deep. So when I woke up, I wasn't fully there yet.
Does this story have an intermission?
No, I haven't even taken a breath. It's almost over. I'm getting to the point, but I had to preface it to explain how tired I was and why I was so tired. So I wake up and I still only really have my bearings, but I have this awful sensation, like you better pee, like immediately. So I'm like, and again, I'm still not really with it, but I get up and I just start walking down the hallway. And as I'm walking down this hallway, the feeling of having to pee is waking me up even more. And I'm like, then I realize, like, where am I going? Like, I'm walking down this hallway like I knew where I was. Like, I don't know where the bathroom is. And I feel it, like it's coming. I'm like, shit. So I just like, screw it. I may as well just keep walking down this hallway to see. I spot the sign. It says restroom. Okay, it's probably about maybe 20 feet away. So I'm walking, still not fully awake. I'm at this point about 10 feet from the bathroom. No. And I'm like, oh no. And I look down and it's all over.
No,
jeez.
I'm wearing white shorts.
Oh my God.
And I left my bag where I was sitting, where I fell asleep. So it's not like I could even change in this bathroom. I'm like, oh, I have never done anything like this. Has never happened to me. I was never a big drinker. It's not like one of those drunken nights where you piss on a train or something. I had never done anything like this in my life. So I'm like, what the fuck?
At that point, you just grab an empty cup and ask for change and shit.
Yeah.
You're already there.
Lay down on the floor. Can I ask you a question? How much
Yes.
was the flight directly to this place versus the flight to Orlando?
It was, which, by the way, yes, I will
better
never
have been
do this.
fucking significant.
I will never do this again. I will pay
if
the
you
extra
tell
money.
me it's
It was-
$62.95,
No.
I'm
It
going to
was-
just punch you.
It was like $200 or $300
Okay,
different.
there you go.
Yeah,
That makes me
But
feel a little bit
I
better
will-
about you pissing in
But
your
I'm
white
paying
the price of a
it.
pair
From
of
now
white
on, I'm
shorts.
paying it. I had a great time down there, but that part, like all that driving, no. That was just stupid.
But have you ever shit yourself in Blockbuster on a date?
Okay.
How did you know Lou did that? No, did you do that?
Oh, yeah.
You shit yourself in Blockbuster on a date. I did shit myself at one of my murder mysteries once. We were going up, the show was on a second floor, and I'm walking up the stairs, and my business partner, Eric, was walking behind me, so my ass is right in his face.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, I never wanted to fart so bad in my life. So I'm like,
I do that to Brian all the time.
Brian,
Oh, yeah.
Brian's dying on the couch.
Brian, does Dad fart on you a lot?
Oh, Brian?
Does Dad fart on you a lot?
Like I walk into the living room saying, "Where is that?" And I turn around, bam, gotcha. He's like, "Don't."
But I did. So I was trying to push a fart out to get him right in his face, and all of a sudden I was like, "Whoops!" And I shit myself at one of my own shows.
Oh
but,
boy!
But yeah, this was So I'm in the bathroom. They had soap in there, so I'm now using the soap like to wash my legs, even the fake leg. I'm washing that because I think there was a little bit of piss there, and I'm like splashing water all over these pants because I didn't know what else to do. As soon as I walk out, there's an employee. He's sitting on a chair right outside the bathroom, and I swear to you, he just does.
Oh,
nice.
So I'm like, I'm not.
Should have been like,
anybody.
I was just washing my hair.
I did. I said to him, I go, it's not what you think. And in his head, he's like, bullshit, it's not what you think.
Exactly what I think, and then some.
I go to the check-in desk, and even him, he's like, checking in. I was like, yeah. And then the whole time, like, this guy's probably putting a yellow star next to my name or something for future. Like, we have a pier here. It was terrible. I was so embarrassed. Go to my room. I was so mad and so embarrassed that I couldn't even fall asleep. So I slept for a little less than 2 hours because I had to
After being
catch
that
this flight.
exhausted.
Yeah, but the flight.
Oh my God!
I got there. It was like 1:30 when I got there, so I had to get up and get myself together to catch this flight. So, yeah, and then so I'm because it was only 2.5 hours later. I'm checking out, and it's still the same guy. So even him, he's not even looking at me. He's just like checking out. I'm like, yeah, and I even said, I go, yeah, the sooner the better.
Yeah,
Yes, get me out
I
of
was
here.
so embarrassed. I
Right.
not only wanted to get out of the hotel, I just kept saying to myself, I got to get on that plane. I got to get out of this state. I just got to get home. It was, and I stole a towel from the hotel because I rinsed, I put the pants in the sink.
Now you
let
got to
the-
wrap them and
Right,
the whole
I was-
thing. You got to
yeah.
take the laundry bag, the plastic bag from the closet. You got to wrap it in
Sound
that.
like you've been to that
Oh,
mountain.
forget it. I'm the queen of accidents.
Really?
Oh my God.
All right, well, thank you for that because now I don't feel as bad.
Oh no, forget it.
Really?
Oh yeah, no. This is a regular occurrence in my life.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
If you want to see me have
Ever
an
on
accident,
stage?
take me to Hibachi.
Okay.
It's a guaranteed situation.
Why is that?
It must be something in the oil.
Or the sake that they
Oh,
squirt
that
the little kid
that
with
little
the...
penis.
Can I? Should I text James and tell him to bring some hibachi?
Oh God, that's all you need.
Yeah, actually, I don't want that in here.
No, you don't want that in here. It's not cold enough. I mean, all the air conditioning for all three governors happens to be in this room, but it's still not cold enough for that.
Is it kicking in? You're getting cold?
It's starting. It's starting like it must be right here. I'm feeling the air coming right here.
Yeah,
My deodorant is starting to crystallize.
My nipples are fine.
We're good.
Have you ever had that? Like,
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No, never?
Not as far as you guys know.
I had this conversation with somebody recently. Everybody has had an ass attack in their life. And no, never on stage, not yet.
Not
Oh,
yet.
maybe
Not
there was
yet.
like, one or two. Not recently. An ass attack or a frontal attack?
I guess an
A
ass
peeing
attack.
Or no.
I've never had an ass.
Because like a frontal attack, you can, like for me, I can like hold it physically. But an ass attack, you can't hold.
Yeah.
When that train is a coming,
she's right.
that train is a coming.
She's absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yep.
it's not going to be like a nice little neat,
Well,
Packaged
Log.
up nicely. No.
This
no,
thing-
that's
No.
like a. I have a. That's like you need a nap
frappe
afterwards.
your
Yeah.
yes. But I like that because then you go in, it comes out and you're good for the day, man. At least for me.
What?
Like when that happens,
Yeah,
yes.
but then you're sick. Then you're
You're
like in
sick.
a shower. Then you're like cleaning clothes. I mean, it's a whole.
No, I'm saying when you
throw
get to
them
the
out.
when you get to the bathroom in time.
Oh
I'm
no,
saying.
but that's not a
Oh.
situation. That's an everyday occurrence.
Well, this thing, my prosthetic, it comes all the way up to here.
Oh, I
So,
know. I've seen you.
well, that's true. You've
in
seen
the
it.
mutandinis, as
You-
they say.
But you can't. So you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do it with this on because it'll it'll
Oh,
catch
could you
the lip.
imagine the mess trying to rip that leg off while
Well,
you're
that-
having an ass attack?
that's what I'm
and,
saying.
unscrewing the met leg. Oh, please.
That's what I'm saying. So when it happens, I'm like, scurrying to get to the bathroom. But yeah, it's not just a matter of going to the bathroom and sitting on the bowl. I have to get this off first. So the whole time I'm like, oh shit. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
They asked for it. Scott asked for it before we even started. I'm still running all the videos, and Scott said,
My old job, that was a nightmare. You had to take off like a whole gun belt and another belt and all the keepers and everything. It's
"Oh,
like
sure,
5
right,
minutes project just to get the damn pants
Just don't
off.
eat until you get home.
and what do you? Is there like protocol to that, or can you just put the belt on the floor while you?
Well, if you should be in a private bathroom. You shouldn't be in a public one and just leave it on the floor.
Right, that's why I'm
You know?
asking. But all right, but what if you have an attack and you're like, fuck it, let me stop at this diner and.
I haven't.
That never happened to you
Yeah,
either?
I've waited till
Wow,
I got
he's
to the
in control.
courthouse.
You just reminded me of something that happened to me in a
What?
bathroom recently. I was in that big crazy mall in New Jersey where they had the indoor water
Oh, yeah,
parks
we
and
were just
stuff.
there.
I went
Yeah.
with my son, and I went into one of the bathrooms, and there's a lot of people there from all over.
Yes.
It's a destination.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, this little hand, it was an adult hand, but it was little, flies through underneath the stall. And she's just like, no words, just I guess that's the international symbol for I need toilet paper.
I hope so.
So I just
Is this a new glory hole thing?
Yeah, so I take the roll and I go like this and I put the paper underneath. And no thank you, no nothing, just okay,
You didn't even get like a little.
No, gobbles up the paper. Okay, fine. Now I'm finishing
At least
up.
they
and-
didn't hand it back to you.
No, thank God. So all of a sudden,
Finished.
and I heard different languages, and then the hand comes back, and I said, "Oh," and I don't know what made me. I go, "Oh, necesita más papel," like you need more paper.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't answer, and I said it again in Spanish, and then I said, "Okay." So I give more paper, and I'm like, "Okay, I guess see, all right, de nada." So now I come out of the bathroom and this like little Asian woman comes out. I'm like, oh, no wonder why she's not fucking answering me in Spanish. She's like Korean.
And you didn't think to try English first?
I knew she wasn't American.
Figure going like
I
this
could just
would
tell
be-
from that, like the wacko hand motions of like, oh,
that'd
I'm
be like-
having a fucking
Isn't that
emergency in another
Italian?
country.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey.
Paper.
I should have known she was like
baby.
Korean after our discussion last time about that Korean like shit monster that flies out of the
shit
toilet.
demon.
It's terrifying. It's like you eat kimchi and next thing you know, your
there.
dreams come true in the toilet.
Scott's asking, when are they opening the main room again? Are they still relocating the bodies? Yep. Yeah, last I heard, well, it wasn't even an official. I heard unofficially that it's October, sometime in October. Let's see. Mickey is watching. Good morning, Mickey. Fremder is watching. Happy Fistum Friday. All right.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Tony Wee Wee Hotel PP. Tony realized he was dreaming about the Beatles when he woke up in a hotel with a yellow submarine.
Oh, my God. Was that Fremner?
Yeah, that was from him. Mickey liked the story. He says, you never disappoint with your stories. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Tony never gets to his point in his stories.
Yeah.
It took me a while, but I got
me a
there.
while to
But I needed
reach
to
it.
preface it, right?
He was like, I was on the 185, and then I transferred over to the 294.
And I heard Paradise by the Dashboard
I forgot
Light.
to put my blinker on because I was so tired.
Which old people do anyway. But he reached the summit of Mount What's Your Point?
Yeah.
After a while.
Hey, man, this show is 90 minutes, man. I got to stretch. When Tony orders breakfast, he gets bacon, egg, and peas. At McDonald's, I like to order bacon, peas.
Oh, I'm
bacon
going to
peas
McDonald's
burger.
after this. I'm so excited. I never go to McDonald's.
You never go to McDonald's?
No, I go for coffee sometimes in the drive-thru, but like
I
to
haven't been
sit
there.
in a
You know
McDonald's.
what the fuck happened? I think I told you. Did I tell you what happened to me at McDonald's?
No.
I was getting it for Brian. I go through the drive-thru, and I guess this is a new thing. And I pay for it, and I'm waiting, and the car in front of me goes, and then this other car shoots in front of me. So I was like, all right, I see what's going on here. and
You do? Because I
they
don't.
handed him my order, and I had my receipt. I didn't care. I just wanted to see how it played out. I'm not gonna get
Right,
into a
they'll-
fight
He's a
over it.
hamburglar.
I was gonna say, did he look like this?
So somebody just pulled in front.
Yeah,
and they
They
didn't.
pulled in front, and they gave it to him, and I was like, I'm assuming that was my order when I got to the people, and like, what order? I was like, I showed them mine, and they're like, and so they had to make it over again, but I was like, I'm not repaying.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like they should have checked the receipt.
That-
But I'm
you
not
know-
fighting over it either.
It's funny you say that because I just yesterday went to McDonald's, and I was surprised because they did. I went to the second window to get the food. They asked for the receipt.
They did. All right.
I swear to you. And I remember thinking to myself, "Oh, that's weird. They never asked before." But which is cool. I didn't care.
That's
but,
crazy. That's smart, though.
That's ballsy.
It is
That's like a
ballsy.
fucking
'Cause
raccoon
he was
car
in
right
front
there.
of me for a while. You know, it was a little while. Like anybody could have just got up and say, "What are you doing? You're in," But I'm like, see what happens.
Right. Yeah,
I know
I'm with
getting
you.
my
Yeah.
order, so I don't care.
Somebody needed that, quarter pounder with cheese more than you
Yeah,
did. So.
yeah.
My
Wow.
goodness.
That's crazy.
We're having a Big Mac attack.
Yeah.
Maybe you need diapers, Tony and Rosie, says Mickey.
No, I definitely need diapers.
When when
I have emergency panties everywhere. In my desk at work, in my glove compartment, in the center
Here?
console, probably in my bag.
Really?
I
What
have
color?
a pair squirreled over there in your computer bag. You don't realize it. You never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Wow. You've always been this way?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, a pair of extra pants, like in school, like when you're in high school and stuff.
In my backpack, sure. You never know. I've always had a very sensitive, intestinal situation. I had IBS.
She was the inspiration
but
for
I
the
kind of
doll, Rosie
outgrew.
Wets Her Pants.
Yeah. I had, and I outgrew IBS and
Okay.
lactose intolerance.
Okay.
Either that or I just ate through it and just stopped taking
Powered
the
through
medicine.
it.
Fuck that shit. I really love ice cream. I'm going to have it anyway.
But did you have accidents in school and people were calling you?
No,
got Rosie or
no
something?
way.
No.
I got
right.
pantsed in school a few times.
Pants like they come up behind you and pull your pants down?
That's
really?
bad. Oh, yeah.
I was bullied in
You
school.
can't get away
and I
with that
didn't have
anymore.
half those problems. If I had that, forget it.
You can't you can't do that anymore.
Right.
Can't do it.
Get pantsed in school and get away with it.
No, not anymore. I know.
No,
Yeah.
like
Found that out.
they used to get in trouble. Like it wasn't a big deal.
They don't have fun anymore.
Like you used to walk down the hall, like past lacrosse team, and next thing you know, you pantsed and like
I did to someone.
You know,
they
they
were
don't-
like, "Lou, security guards aren't supposed to do that."
You're gonna take away your time and a half and your Netflix. Oh, my friend.
Go ahead, say hi to him.
Hi. Hello there, Mark, the hero.
Mark, where are you? Hello.
Mark. Testing.
Mark, where'd you go? Hello.
Marco.
No, it's you. It's on you. It's in your end, buddy.
No, it's not.
No, I
because
hear
now
you.
we
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
And I didn't
It's
touch a
definitely
thing.
on your end.
No, it wasn't. You lying
This
son of a
is
bitch.
definitely some of the most disgusting radio content I've ever heard in
Isn't
my
it,
entire
though?
life.
I got my poor son sitting here.
I mean, he's going to try to leave. Brian's going to try to leave.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding? All we got to do is look at you and Keegan, and it's already more grosser than this conversation.
That's not true. I'm a very pleasant, put-together human being. Thank you.
Mark is very clean.
He doesn't
I am
need any
clean.
extra panties or whatever.
That's right. What? First and foremost, where's the Grimster today?
He'll be here.
I think he's running
Okay.
late. Maybe he had an ass attack.
Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! But you
Doing
guys have
jujitsu
broken.
and someone squeezed the deuce out of him.
You've broken the cardinal rule. The rule of Stand Up University and the rule of Eric Haft is no shit, fart, and dick jokes, and you guys are you're creaming it today.
Oh, we are
Pardon
just
the pun.
shitting all over that.
Oh,
rule.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
That
but
goes out the window
that's the
today.
genius of Eric Haft when it comes to stand-up comedy. This is not stand-up comedy. This is
No.
free for all, and yeah, we're all letting it out.
No
pun
pun
intended.
intended.
It's
we're
on
letting it out
everyone's
here,
mind.
so we're not doing it on stage.
Everyone's thinking it. We're just saying it.
James-
No, Bridget Kavanaugh had a whole thing the other night
Did
when we
she?
did that show in the giggle room, and one of her things was about having an ass attack, and it was actually really funny.
She's a funny girl. James just wrote me. He said he'll be here in 5.
Oh, good. All right, then I'll tune back. I wanted to see. I've never seen the Grimster on the show before, so I was looking forward to that.
He's got a lot of names for James.
The Grimster.
The Grimster.
Yeah, Mark does that. He makes up names for people.
Well, you
makes
have
it look
another
like
good
he
one.
knows
It's
them
the
well, you know.
well, there was a really good one that you had.
Griminy Cricket.
Griminy Cricket.
Yeah, listen, I give nicknames to people I like. You know that.
But there was one that was.
I guess
really,
I don't
really
have a
good.
nickname.
Griminy Cricket is really good.
Rumple Grimskin.
Rumple Grimskin. That's my favorite.
That's very funny.
That's my favorite.
That's great.
That is awesome.
I give nicknames to people that I like. Obviously, I don't have any nicknames for Tony. But
Dickhead's not
good.
a nickname.
Well, what about Lou?
Very
You guys know Lou, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I know Lou, but we've had communication through the show before, I think. But I wouldn't say no per se. But I think we're friends on Facebook, and maybe he's familiar with me and that swine partner of mine on the podcast.
Which we're going to talk about the roast once the Griminy Cricket gets here. We're going to talk about the roast.
Tony, I'll talk more about this on Tuesday. But today's a quintessential example of why I want to rip Keegan's face off at the time. It's already Friday, and I've asked him a couple days ago, I want you to put up some content on Instagram because we had Shiva Mason on, and there's some funny reels. And anyway, so I didn't bother him all week. This morning I sent him a text early, like 8 o'clock. Hey, can you get some of those reels up? He read it. He leaves his text unread, ghosts me, doesn't respond. And then I go on Facebook like 2 hours later, and he's putting up pictures of the Hatsua girl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey!
How are you guys?
It's Rumple Grimskin just arrived.
Oh, good. You know what? I'm going to turn on. I'm going to turn on the show then, because really my biggest reason for watching today was to see my man James. And
okay.
Here he is.
So,
you got to put
all right.
your,
Mark Hirschman's on
Mark
the phone,
Hirschman's
and
on
he
the
said
phone.
the main reason he's watching the show today was to see you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what he said.
All right. Great.
James, I was actually concerned as to where you were. I thought that they locked you out or you couldn't find it. I didn't know what was happening, so I'm glad that you're there.
It's a little disturbing to walk up here because it looks like I'm in a totally bad neighborhood with all the broken glass over. So, like, am I at the right door? I think so.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of weeds.
Just a few.
And a body.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, listen, James, try walking in there at 9 o'clock at night with Keegan following behind you. It's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine.
A drunk Mike Keegan, no less.
Yeah, usually coming straight from some sort of a sushi place, liquored up on fucking Japanese wine.
Japanese wine. I didn't know that was a thing.
Sake.
Yeah, sake, right, sake. That's
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
Well, you guys have it. I don't want to keep you. Let James do his thing over there. You guys and the Prats and Rosie Girl and Tony, you guys have a great show, and I'll be watching.
All
Thanks,
right.
Mark.
Thanks, man.
Hi, Mark.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
That was all right. So he tempted it right on the Prats.
The Prats.
So he's trying.
Pratzel.
That means you're moving up in his
there.
world. Yeah.
You get a
James
nickname.
Grimm has arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
What's up, guys?
How are you, pal?
I'm good, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime. Now we talked the other night at the roast, but we haven't talked on here. But you went to you had your trip to Alaska.
The trip to Alaska was awesome. A lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah.
You know what the coolest thing about it was?
Tell us.
Salmon jumping out of the water. That was the highlight of the trip. I was like, why are they doing that?
Jumping up a waterfall.
I don't know what it is. I even asked the locals, like, what is? They don't even know. They're like,
Really?
oh. If they're lucky, they'll jump onto a boat. It's pretty wild. They just
Or
I'm thinking
bears.
maybe they're trying to swim like their version. Like we jump into water. Maybe they're jumping into air. I don't know.
A reverse
Right?
dive.
But I've never heard of salmon doing that.
If you
like,
just-
is
it's
it
like
only there?
Extreme
They
heat.
just jump in the air out of nowhere. You'll just be like, we're on up. We did a little fishing tour cruise charter.
Yeah.
And just randomly just jumps up and jumps back in.
So not like jumping like they're going somewhere, jumping up
Just
and back
as
in.
if they're doing it for fun.
Oh,
Right.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are these fish doing?
I love that word, bonkers.
Bunkers.
It's a good word.
Is there any
How about
predator
bonkers
like
candy?
chasing?
I don't know what chases salmon.
Besides bears, but they're not going from underneath.
The bears
I mean,
eat
if
them
the
in the
bears
stream,
were
but
under the water
we were
chasing
in
them.
the sea, right? We're in the North Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
And they're just randomly jumping out.
Jumping out.
And the streams, they do it in the streams too, but
Yeah.
there's nothing chasing them now.
No, well,
Wow.
I think they did it for mating in the streams. I don't know what the fuck in the ocean.
Maybe it's afterwards.
You think it's a
if
mating
I'm
thing?
mating, if I was done, yeah, I'm jumping for joy.
Oh, do you think maybe if they jump higher, the girls will be like, "Oh shit, that motherfucker"? can
That's
jump.
how I mate.
I'm gonna I'm gonna mate with that guy.
You see how high Sammy Salmon jumps?
How much they can bounce up and down.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're all males. I mean,
Could
how do you
be.
check a fish for if it's male or female? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good
Well, I'm
question.
glad that was your favorite part of an entire cruise. Listen, it sounds like pretty fucking amazing.
Listen,
Sounds like someone who went
you
with his
do-
ex.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds like you went with your ex-wife on a cruise.
When you're on a cruise with your ex-wife, you look for shit to do. First of all, there's a lot of
Like jumping.
yeah. Like I was at a bar, right?
Better than jumping off the boat.
Yeah, that's true. We were at a little bar. Like there's bars. The ship is full of bars. It's like you eat and you drink. That's it. And so I'm sitting at a bar. I'm having a Bloody Mary. It's like a Sunday morning.
Nice.
And whales are popping up. And they're like, oh man, look at a whale. Whales, like whale. Everywhere it's a whale. And the
Those
whales
whales got nothing on a salmon.
But here's the thing.
They're trying to.
We had a
Who could jump
whale.
higher?
We had a whale cruise, whatever the hell you call that when you go looking for whale.
Whale
watching.
Whale watching, yeah.
Booked, and I'm like, I got a trip booked to go whale watching. I'm like, I'm getting it free from the side of this cruise ship.
Yeah, right?
And I'm like, can we refund that? I'm good. Like I got like 20 pictures of whales. I'm good. I'm
Got my whales covered.
You're gonna go on the trip
I'll
and see
take
the
my
same ones.
$600 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trip on the trip they'll be like, "Hey, James, just saw you at the boat." Hi.
Why does he look like he's under a spotlight?
It's maybe that light right there is brighter.
It might, and it
goodness.
might be
Reflecting
the
off
way
the
the
TV.
camera is
That's
set
the
up.
first time he's
can-
ever had a tan.
I can.
I look pale.
I can try to adjust that a little
Oh, I'm
bit.
kidding.
No. You yell
But
at
I'm
me.
glad you had a good time on your cruise.
It was fun.
You get to spend time with your children.
Yeah, and my ex-wife too.
Woohoo!
That's nice.
No,
though.
it
That's
was
really
fun with
nice,
my
though, that you guys can do that.
It is.
I mean,
It-
that's
it
a
is.
special sort of thing.
Any
And
other
I'm sure your
wildlife
kids
and stuff?
appreciate that.
Here's the thing about the wildlife. We did a wildlife tour. Oh, don't get me wrong. We did like little tours here on there on various little boats.
Yeah.
Where they're like, there's bald eagles, there's this, there's that, there's all these like sea lions and things. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, those are so cool. But then we did this mountain tour where we went up. We went up like a ski lift, and I mean, when you look down, it was like, holy shit. And we got to the top, and then there was this little tram that held like 70 people.
Yeah.
And a tour guide. And the tour guide was just saying, okay, on the left, you're going to see all these berries. These are native to this area. Then you're going to see this. So you're going to see that. And then they're like, oh, look, there's deer. And I'm like, I got fucking deer on Long Island.
Yeah, right.
I don't give a
Backyard,
shit
I
about
had
deer.
one.
Can you somebody cue a fucking bear? Just make one run away. Not a single bear. I wanted to see a bear, not a bear. I saw a deer and some berries. I'm good. I can hear my daughter in the background. This is boring. It's a boring trip. And I gotta go to the bathroom. Strip sucks. Yeah, trip costs so much money and you're just like, this trip sucks.
I did a Starbucks.
No, it's today's terminology, it's Starbies.
Oh.
Starbies. They just opened a Starbies by me in Kings Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one. The one like right on Indian Head?
Yep.
That's the
Right,
one.
nice right there, a little further.
What's a Starbies?
A Starbucks. Just
Starbucks.
it's what the young girls call it.
Oh.
You know,
I
my
tricked
daughter's
my
like
father
Starbies.
once when I was a kid. McDonald's
It's
is
too
a
hard to
theme
say the whole
today.
word.
I tricked my father when I was a kid. My dad had a thing. He didn't like McDonald's. He wasn't into any kind of fast food stuff. I tricked my father once, and I made him agree in advance that he would definitely say yes, that we could go to Mickey D's for dinner.
There you go.
He was like,
Like-
fine. I said, it's a new place. We're going to go. What's it
that's
called?
funny.
Mickey D's. It's Mickey. Okay, fine. We'll go to Mickey D's. And when we got there, it was McDonald's. And I was like, this is McDonald's. I was like, it's also called Mickey
fucking
D's.
tricked me.
I fucking tricked you.
Now, was the special treat eating in, like going there to
Yes,
eat?
I'm actually going to
Yeah.
McDonald's from here.
We used to do
I
that.
mean, because there's a McDonald's across the street.
Don't
from
mean to brag, but we're
I
doing
know.
McDonald's after this.
I don't need to run. I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
Not like I make a ton of money, but
Yeah, right.
No, I have a meeting there with my brother and another person from work
just don't go to Junior Drive.
Of all places, why?
because it's right across the street from the
Okay,
school.
all right, fair enough. Like,
he's-
what are you gonna get? A
he
Big
doesn't
Mac?
have a lot
Oh.
of time.
Yeah.
He's gonna run across the street. I'm gonna meet him there for an hour. I have to be home to help my son get my son. So it's like, you know.
I was just
And
telling
all
him-
I keep thinking is like quarter pounder, which Big Mac McDLT, a quarter
Oh,
pounder with
wow.
some filet
Wow.
fish, a
My
hamburger, a
McDonald's
cheeseburger, a
Somebody's
happy meal,
very
nuggets,
excited
happy
about
golden fries,
McDonald's.
and regular. or
That was the
large size.
thing. They had that little plastic record, and if it played
Yeah.
the full
Song.
song, you won something.
Yeah,
no, I don't think anybody. I don't
No,
think they
because
even
then it
made
would
Yeah,
peter out at the end. It was like, remember, it was like Big Mac McDLT, a
Yeah.
quarter pounder, which it was like,
You play it backwards and it's something with Satan.
yeah,
Paul is dead. It's
yeah,
Burger
Oh.
King sucks.
yeah.
But did you ever hear this happening? I went to McDonald's to get Brian something, and I paid for it. And I'm moving up with cars, and there was room in front of me, and his car just darts in. And gets my order, and when I get up, because I just want to see how it play out, and I showed them my receipt, and they're like, "We just gave that to them." I was like, "Oh, you better get soda on it."
Well, these aren't the most educated folks.
No, no.
They just saw a car pull up. Like, I think that's the guy. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't tell, but I think Tony said they're looking at receipts now.
That's what happened to me yesterday. They looked at my
Yeah.
receipt before they handed me anything.
I mean, listen, McDonald's, you could spend an easy 30, 40 bucks in a clip.
Yep. I spent almost $20 yesterday in just 2 burgers and fries.
2 burgers and a French fry. Isn't that insane?
Couldn't believe it.
Somebody told me recently that Chili's is competing with McDonald's now for lunch specials.
Oh yeah.
And what they're doing is they're calling it QP with cheese instead of a quarter pounder.
Oh,
and you
getting
get
the
it with
copyright out of there.
fries, and you get a drink, and it's $10.
Wow.
And you can sit, and they give you chips and salsa when you get there, and it's like unlimited drink and unlimited
Chili's.
chips and salsa, and it's actually cheaper by like 25% than going through a drive-through and eating in your car at McDonald's.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep, that's how much more expensive. And McDonald's is panicking a little over it, and they're bringing back their value menu.
McDonald's is panicking. That now you know this world is coming.
No, look at how expensive McDonald's and fast food really is. I mean,
true.
I'm not a
They've
big
gotten
fast
so
food person, and if I am going to get fast food, it's like on an occasion or a road trip. But I
To
do.
all American.
Oof.
Like, you know what it is?
Yes.
My son, he loves this crap. Who doesn't as a kid, right?
Who doesn't love it at 45?
If I'm, you're older than that.
Well, now.
My guilty pleasure though, if I'm gonna have, it's gonna be Taco Bell.
Word.
I love me a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah.
I just
Who the
can't.
hell orders a Crunchwrap Supreme?
I do.
She does.
Nobody. Like, okay, the ones here. Like, okay.
No, when you take a
soft
bite,
taco.
when you take a bite out of a Crunchwrap Supreme, the sour the sour cream comes
It's so good
out.
you can't even
Hello, it's so good, and then when they forget your fire sauce, you get fucking crazy.
Listen, here's the thing.
I don't leave that window.
No.
I don't leave that
sauce
window
in my
anymore
hand.
until that sauce is accounted
And then they
for.
say, "Oh, put it in the bag," and you look, and there's like one.
No, I want
There's
another.
one in there.
Give me another one.
another
I
one.
want the
I
fuego
want
sauce
hot- yeah.
ahora, or I'm not fucking leaving.
They don't all speak Spanish in there. You know that.
I don't care.
So here's the thing: when you go to Taco Bell, you can order on the healthier side. Get the Cantina bowl. It's
God.
not
He's gonna
loaded.
start talking
I'm
about
just telling you, it's actually and you
Is that the
load,
bowl you can eat though?
dude. It's good enough, and you load it with all the hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I had Mexican pizza.
I'm
I
with
like
you. I
that.
don't go for that healthy
He's
stuff.
gonna go and get it. He's talking about healthy food at Taco Bell.
No,
Next thing he's gonna talk about
healthier.
crunches. I'm gonna have.
He did say healthier.
He's gonna start doing crunches.
Comparatively
Wait.
No, that would be cool.
I
if
do
you did
crunches every day now.
Will you show us?
No, my gym. I go to. I have an LA Fitness membership now, and they have these little crunch machines, so you can plop yourself in it, and you're all set up, and just do them. So you started out with 30, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do it, and then you do 50, and now I'm doing like 150.
Which one you go to?
Wow.
Well, the one I go to is in Smithtown, but my daughter will be like, can we go to the one in Comac? It can never be the one that her brother goes to, so I have to always switch. So Comac and Smithtown.
Okay.
Wait, they won't go together?
No, they will. William, my son will be like, okay, I'll go to this one. But if I'm going with Will, he likes to go to the one in Smithtown. But Lexi won't come. She'll be like, no, I only want to go to the one in Comac because her friends are there, and she doesn't want her friends to see her working out. I don't know.
I get it.
Oh, girls are pains.
Yeah,
in the
you
ass.
ain't kidding.
My daughter didn't want to work at McDonald's in Comac because she's afraid her friends will see her, so she goes to the Northport one.
That's what it
You
is?
see people there too.
How old is she?
She was 17 when she was.
Oh,
she was
okay.
18.
Okay.
That's a perfect job when you're that age, though.
Yeah, yeah. Now she's 19. She does other stuff now.
My father used to threaten employees when he was. You can get away with that shit when you were years ago. My father used to. Because Brighter Reflections across the street, as I said, from the Carl Place.
Right.
It's very, very, very busy one. And McDonald's, and he used to say to people if they were like, "You don't like it here? You don't like it here? Then go get a job at McDonald's across the street." Like that. And that was like his big threat. I remember that as a kid, and I was like, "Dad, you can't say that to people." It's nice, but he did.
Jeff Bosey says he
Those were the
understands.
days.
He understands why you have extra underwear laying around because of your food choices.
Yes.
Bosie said.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Extra
do.
underwear laying around. Everybody should
You
have
missed
that.
it. We had
We
quite
had
the
quite
conversation before you got. You classed up the joint a little bit.
We're
showing
not
up
going
here.
to talk about that anymore.
Oh.
I kind of want
we
to
broke
know.
all the
It
comedy
seems to go there when
cardinals.
I'm here. First it's the Korean shit demon.
That was one of the
Right.
funniest things I've ever talked about in this room was when you were here about the Korean kimchi demon shit god ever.
Vicky Grimm says the only with everything we're talking about, the only thing we're missing is Laura Patton. Are you guys familiar with?
Oh, she puts her legs up in the air and tries to push one out, and I can't.
Well,
figure it out.
she's got some weird thing
Yeah.
going on where it doesn't push out; it actually goes backwards.
Oh.
So she's had doctors like with the with the hard hat and the light.
Sounds like you need a walkie-talkie, too.
Yeah, yeah. It's in all seriousness, it sounds really bad.
She likes spelunks. She doesn't poop.
I haven't talked to him in a few weeks. I don't know what the latest is.
Wow.
Scott says I heard Keegan was disappointed at the roast, not because of the jokes, but because there wasn't an actual roast.
There was a joke there about him. They were like, "Oh, I was disappointed. I thought he was going to be sitting here with an apple in his mouth." Like, there was all kinds of shit. Let's talk about the roast if we can after your comments.
I just want to ask. It says Gov's Radio earlier. Gov's Radio commented, "Where's James? Who the hell's got the password that they're commenting under Gov's Radio?"
Maybe Mr. Dolce.
I don't even think he has the password. I'm dead serious. Who's fucking with the Gov's Radio?
That's got to be Mark.
Mark, does Mark have it? He might have it.
The only
actually.
person I
That
can
sounds
think
like
of who would
Mark.
have it.
Yeah.
Mark was very curious.
He was. He seemed very genuinely concerned about you.
it.
Yeah.
He's going over the nicknames for you. He has.
Oh, yeah?
Rumple Grimston.
Ooh,
I mean, go through them. I want to try to figure out what I haven't heard in my entire life.
And that's you heard
Rumple
that.
Rumple Grimskin is my favorite.
Rumple Grimskin.
Griminy Cricket.
Griminy Cricket. That's a new one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I
He's
like
good
that
at
one.
it. He's really good.
Did he hit the original Grimace? I mean, that's the original. That's the OG. Make fun of
No,
a Grimm.
This is
he's
the
smarter
thing.
than that.
I
He's
mean,
not going for the
we're all
low
Yeah,
hanging
he's
fruit.
definitely-
We're all going to McDonald's
level
today.
goes.
Well, here we go. You're already ready to kill Fremder. Rosie, you have IBS in the bottom hole and the top hole.
I talk too much. I'm here to talk, Fremder.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait till
That's a
he's
fight
up
in
on.
my
I
parish.
can't wait till he's up on stage.
October 4th.
I've never wanted to heckle somebody so bad in my whole fucking life.
Well, you better start writing your heckles.
Oh my God!
Get some heckles
I'm gonna buy
going.
6 copies of his book and just throw them at him.
Light him on fire first.
Okay, so yeah, let's do it. We had a great time on Sunday night. You guys were there.
was a
So
lot of fun.
3 of us were there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lou was not there.
Reminisce about shit.
It was
that
a lot
I
of fun.
didn't there.
You missed it.
I know. Yeah. I had to work.
We had
Protect the Kings Park School.
We had a big conversation in here on Monday because Bosie and Fat Jay were here, and they were both saying.
And Mark, too, right?
Bosie, Mark was here too.
I watched
yeah.
some of that.
But Bosie and Fat Jay were talking about how they refused to go because they thought it was bullshit that the comedians had to pay to
I know
get
a
in.
couple of other people that didn't go because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Jay actually did show up.
I saw him outside.
And then when he was told he had to pay, turn around and walk
Well,
right back out.
I saw him at Olga Namer's
much was
birthday
it?
show.
Mm-hmm.
And
$10.
he said on
10?
principle, if it was $1, he wasn't going in on principle. I kind of get that, but I also wasn't going to miss it. I had
That's
to, I had
where
to,
I'm
I
at.
had to
I
see
get it, but at the same time, $10. I'm not going to lose sleep over $10. To sit there and honor Mikey, I'll pay it. I
I
don't
was
give a
gonna
shit.
say that mostly comedians would go. That's
That's the thing.
That is true. Who
I
else
gotta
is
have-
going
who
off the
else
street?
is really going to
Yeah.
go?
If you posted that flyer
gotta have
to a public group of people that don't know anybody in the
Right.
comedy world, what would be the enticing
Well,
part to go to that roast?
And that's the other, I guess, the other part of that too. You know, because if you weren't a comedian, you had to pay $20. So Mike's family and friends, you know,
That's all it would
then
be.
they have to pay $20.
They have to pay $20.
to see their buddy honored. Like
I was so happy his mother didn't go. I was so concerned. She's such a sweet little lady. And I was like, oh man. As
She's
soon as I
great.
walked in, I said to Mark, oh, please, dear God, tell me that his mother's not coming. He said, I advised her not to. I said,
I
okay.
think she would have gotten it though. I think she would have understood this is just a busting balls.
The horse fucker?
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was my brother's favorite line.
what? Tell me.
That was good. And it went on.
Mark had like this very
Articulate.
subtle, yes.
Long.
But it was good.
It was well
It was
written.
articulate, is
He-
right.
he-
It was.
Because he was like, it was very personal,
Yes.
right? It was very personalized because he's very close to Mike Keegan. So he was able to write in a very thorough, very careful, very
Accurate.
kind of accurately loving yet funny and deviant way, and just say, these are the messages I've gotten from him.
really
These
gotta
are
know somebody.
These are the things that he said to me. These are the texts I've gotten from him. This is how fucked up he is. And just he's the most fucked up human I've ever met, and this is A, B, C, D, E. And it was just so funny. And at one point he was like, and then he said something about the horse, because they like big into Saratoga, and we took him to the horse race.
yeah.
And then at the end he goes, he fucks horses. He's a horse fucker. But just his
I've
delivery.
had people in my courthouse for that.
His delivery.
For that very
oh my
thing.
God, his delivery of it though. My brother like was sitting upright, and the next thing you know, he was like laying sideways over a table, just dying.
How do you
laughing.
say it? They just
the way his delivery.
Yeah.
It was
Gov's
just
Radio is Mark, and he says Diane, Mike's mother, wouldn't have liked it.
No.
I disagree, but he knows it better than I do.
I don't know. I don't know if it was my son. I don't know if I would.
It was
like
good.
I could deal with fat jokes. I could deal with gay jokes. I could deal with the fact that he looks like
Bestiality is what
like
he's
a little
going.
lesbian. We all know.
He looks like Chaz Bono.
Yes. And when they, oh my God,
Oh,
when,
he freely
when
admits
somebody
that.
said, Mike Keegan is a very busy man. He's busy with working. He's busy, helping as a father. He's busy with his podcast and his comedy. And, also, I don't know how he finds time being the supreme leader of North Korea. I fucking lost
I think that was actually Carla, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh
but
my
yeah, that was
God.
great. That was great.
So good.
Yeah.
And when Carla
The
put those
supreme
little,
leader.
Carla came up to the podium as the host, and she just had this cute little red sweatshirt on, a hoodie, and then she just flipped it up and it had little devil ears. I was like, oh, it's on.
It's on.
It is on right now.
Yep.
Terry McNeely got his ass handed to him by everybody.
Oh yeah.
So did and one person
There's so
I did
little
feel,
material with him.
So did Butera.
but
he
one
ate shit
person I felt
sandwiches.
bad for because Hugh Murray took a beating,
Yes.
and his girlfriend, for lack of a better term, she's a civilian.
Yes.
So to speak, she's not in the
But
comedy
she's
world.
very sweet.
Civilian. Oh yeah,
She
she's
is
great. I
nice,
love Marissa.
yeah.
She's such a sweet
But
girl.
she wasn't. She didn't even try to hide it. She was sitting there.
She was busy,
A
visibly.
couple of times, arms folded, looking all pissed off because they were
Yeah, she was
again
visi-
low
she was
hanging fruit for Hugh
visibly
Murray.
This is the life we've chosen.
Right, and she held it together, and she seemed to be okay, but she did not look happy. A few. I actually
No.
felt bad for her.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sure he prepared her. Hey, listen, you're
I
about
sure
to
hope
walk
so.
into like the lion's den here.
right.
This isn't a typical show.
But if you're not accustomed to it, if you're not in the comedy world, it's still a little hard to take.
Yeah.
I see it myself. If I'm with friends, like I'm used to being, because I live in this freaking room. I'm used to being around great comedians like yourselves, and getting a lot of well thought, clever stuff thrown at me, and I'm laughing my ass off. And then I'll go somewhere, and I'm like listening to some friend tell some stupid hacky shit.
Yeah.
And like I've gotten accustomed to this level of comedy. Like, so I'm sure, am I making sense? You guys
Yeah,
look at me like I'm
I
nuts.
get it. I
Okay.
get it. Yeah.
So for her, who's not around it, I think it's an adjustment.
Well, how about during Peter Anthony's roast, John Tommaso's girlfriend, she must have been like, are you gay?
Yeah,
You got to
oh,
tell me if you're gay, because I think you might be.
We have to talk.
Yeah,
He was taking a beating that night.
He was.
Yeah.
He was. But you know what? He went in with a big pink shirt on, knowing that was going to be the shtick, and he just went with it. And I just feel like, I think Eric Haft was a little surprised about all the gay
Yes,
jokes.
I agree. He was taking it well, but he did look
He
surprised
took it
at
well,
times.
but I think he was a little like,
Yes. Yeah, I noticed that myself.
as he said to me later on, there's a lot of gay jokes.
Yeah, as bad as it gets, there is some lines that do get crossed that really.
Yeah, but that's a roast. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be good if they were boring. Hey, you're
Right. No,
You know?
I know, but like with Peter Bales, what happened with his roast?
I don't know what happened to his roast.
I'll tell you later.
That's why I paid $10 to see good material get thrown at people.
If you're
And maybe feelings hurt a little.
If you're with friends and people that you're comfortable with, especially a guy like Mike Keegan who does nothing but bust balls, and I'm a big fan of that type of humor. I mean, yes, there is a line like
I don't think
there
there
were certain
should
things
be,
I
but
wouldn't
there
do,
is.
but but in that situation, and like you said, it's a roast. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
But again, a guy like Keegan, he gets it. He's gonna laugh regardless of where
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah.
So in that sense, I do feel it's like
I'm not even concerned
Go
about the
for it.
comedian at that point. He's got to expect that. But yeah, the family.
The family members. Yeah, but I'm sure they're kind of briefed. But then
They
again,
should be briefed.
it's not their first rodeo, I'm sure. They probably know.
No, yeah. But usually they see him telling the jokes. Now he's. I don't know.
and his act is not that.
Right. No.
You know, it's more of just who the guy is.
Mhm.
He's a big ball buster, which
Like,
again
I
is
think,
great.
if anything, maybe when people are making fun of somebody's act, that might be more hurtful. Like,
Yes, yes.
You know, like
Yeah.
if I was on the panel and somebody was making fun of me physically, or somebody was making fun of, I don't know, me with men, or somebody was making fun of me with, I don't know, anything. I think I could handle all of
Yeah.
that.
Yes, I could.
But I think if somebody was making fun of my act, that would bother me more than any of that other shit. Any physical shit, any.
Well, what
Do
can
you-
they say? Like I said, like
You know what I mean? But I think because they went after Keegan's set, they went after Eric's set, they went
Yeah.
after
Butera,
Butera's
McNeely set, Butera set.
set, McNeely set. Like I feel like that, if anything, is a little like.
All right, so I'll ask all three of you, and you don't have to tell me what it is, but do you have a line, like if you were being roast, do you have a line, or are there certain things in your head where you're like, they better not mention that?
I think just my chill.
I just don't want to talk about the arrest in Myrtle Beach. Anything other than that, anything. I'm game.
No, I'm pretty much.
I think just maybe my son, I would want to be off limits. Like I don't think kids should come into.
I agree with that.
I think spouses, ex-spouses, all of that is fair game.
Sure.
Oh, exes, yeah.
Exes,
yeah.
I'd probably start agreeing, like, yeah, you're right. She is a pig. You're right.
Because I get used to a lot of comedians have jokes about autism. I'm used to it. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't want people
Jokes about
cutting
autism, but
their material because I'm in the room. I
But
don't
how
want
like
that.
how hard and raunchy are they? Are they just?
But they're also not
There was
direct.
one that was kind of, I don't know who he was. It was something I did out east. And Ivory was there. And he told the guy, like, enough.
Oh, really? A
Yeah.
comedian or a heckler?
A comedian.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Ivory-
because
the
Ivory's
same
stepson
thing
is
over and over.
Ivory
autistic.
stepson,
Yeah.
and he's severe.
Yeah.
And I'm not, if Ivory have ever just got back to you, I hope you don't mind me saying that. But Ivory and I have talked about that.
No, he
world
talks
a lot.
about it on stage.
Right.
all the
I'm
time.
not being mean or anything. I'm just kind of matter of fact. But, and I've heard people do autism. I was here that night when Louis C.K. said something about autism, and that made the news. And I was like, who gives a shit? I didn't find it funny, but I didn't sit there as, oh, Louis C.K.'s a dick. Like, he moved on.
Right.
It wasn't an autism joke. He just compared somebody to somebody with autism. So it wasn't really.
Yeah.
And then he moved on, and I loved everything else in that show, except
Right.
so I don't go
can't-
crazy.
They can't all be jitters.
Right, but I personally really don't have a line. Come at me with anything because I take it in stride. But
Same.
But I will say, if someone, I've had it on this show. I mean, I had a guy call in once who was kind of trolling the show for a while. He called one day and was terrible to Joey Cola. He used to call here regularly, and we used to fight. He made fun of my daughter one day. And
What?
Oh yeah, and I said it right on the air. I said, if I find out who the fuck you are, I said, I'm coming for you.
That's terrible.
And then I did eventually find out who it was.
Wow.
There was a
Yeah,
time
fuck him.
I was
But-
on the show.
Yeah.
And I think it was me and Brian on his birthday. We would on the through Zoom or whatever, and one of the guys writing in, I saw Sally's face and she like deleted. I asked her what happened after, and he was
that
saying
rings a
something
bell.
about Brian.
Yeah.
But
all right, so that's what I'm asking. So autism joke's fine, but if it was a direct shot,
if it directly at
that's a
him,
different story,
yeah,
right?
That's
right.
different.
Yeah. I used to have a co-host on this show who used to make jokes. Oh, at the time my daughter was 17, 18. He would, she's getting up in age there. She's looking pretty good, stuff like that.
Oh, that's gross.
And I would take it fine. I wouldn't get my mother actually used to call me up. You tell him to stop that. I'm like, it's all right. But then one day we were making fun of each other over guests because we were both booking guests for the show. So we were making fun of each other over guests that maybe like the show wasn't really like a good interview. It wasn't a good show. Might have been boring or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're calling people out, and this guy had his son was 12 at the time. He came in one day. So we're naming guests. We're actually saying the names. Oh, this one was boring. This one, and I was joking, but I went, your son. Totally joking, but he flipped. He flipped.
Really?
I called him right out. I said, "You're going to sit there and talk about." I mean, he would get graphic. Oh, I see, she's starting to get, boobs are starting to show. Like, and I said to him, "You're talking about my daughter in a sexual way, but I can't make a joke about your son." Never did it again.
That's why I invented the high five to girls. If you meet like your friend's daughter, it's like, there you go.
Yeah.
That's how I say hello.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense.
It's like I'm high-fiving you, and that's it.
You're a perfect example of this. You were in here one night with that other kid who was also who was a vet.
Right. Yes.
And you guys were going a little bit. And I was sitting there thinking, "Oh shit, where is this going?" As soon as it was over, you guys were right here by the sliding door, high-fiving each other, talking about how much fun it was. But I did. When we were still going, I really thought, like, this is going to get bad.
I forgot his name.
Wally or something.
He worked on
Wally.
I can't think of
He's
his
a
name.
regular here?
I don't think he's a regular,
Okay.
but I've met him a couple times at open mics, and he was on a submarine. But he's a young guy. He's 28 years old.
Right.
So he's probably fresh out of the Navy.
Okay.
So we were talking about submarine, and I'm a Marine, so there was always that bullshit rivalry. You
Right,
know? So it's like,
right.
okay, we can goof. But that's all it is. It's all it'll ever be.
And I thought it was great, but I did, like I said, I thought for a few minutes, like, oh, this is not joking around anymore. Like, they're trying to get at each other. Like, I bought it.
That's
I
the way
bought
I
it.
think military guys do.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There are times where those kinds of things happen, like in like a bar, like in a military town. Like, oh, it's two sailors will walk in, and some guy will call him "Oh, you jarhead."
Right.
But like at this point, it's like, really, who gives it? Like, who cares?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and talking about roasts, if any of us are going to be roasted, it is because we've been around a while, we're up in age, and we're
It's an honor to be roasted, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Right.
I would love
and
to
I
be
think as you
fucking
get up in age a little bit, like certain things don't bother you as much. So yeah, like go ahead, hit me. Who
Yeah,
cares?
that really bothers me.
So yeah, I'm all for it personally, but
Yeah.
Because they're not personal jokes. It's just,
Right.
oh, you're a Navy guy. Oh,
right.
You know, there used to be the when I was in MOS school, learning how to work on flight equipment. Our barracks was right across from a Navy barracks. So they would do their formations and we'd do our formations, and they'd say their chant. You could barely hear what they're saying, but we would all mimic. And because remember, there was a slogan. It would be "You in the Navy, full speed ahead." Right? That was a slogan.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
we would say to ourselves, "You in the Navy, full speed, give head." That's what we said. But that's all it is. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so I did, and you even said to me before that you heard me cackling all night long at the
Oh, my
roast.
God.
I was laughing my
He
ass
was
off
sitting over there.
in the corner there
Yeah.
by Benny Rizzuti. Benny Rizzuti actually said he
There's
was
a guy
not in
who
a good
make a
mood.
joke.
Yeah,
Why?
he I don't know. He. So Nancy, his wife, showed up by herself. She called him when she was there. Said, "You got to come here. Everybody's here." For whatever reason, he just wasn't in the mood. He wanted to be home.
Oh, I was in that conversation.
So-
yeah.
yeah,
He was
so-
like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah, and then he didn't know that you had to pay. So he walks in and the guy's like $10. He's like, "You got to fucking pay now?" Then he pulls out a card and the guy's like, "We don't take cards. You got to pay cash." Benny didn't have the cash. He even said that he was so mad he actually turned to the guy. "What's the matter? You can't read? Can't read a card?" And the guy was like, "No." He goes, "No, I can't read." Like he was getting pissed. I'm like,
Oy.
"Holy shit!" So then Benny turns to us. He goes, "And these comedians say my name tonight. They're getting a mic stand up their ass." Benny, I love you, but I was sitting there praying the whole time. I hope somebody says Benny's name. I want to see Benny react, but it didn't happen.
That was a good time.
It was a great
You
time.
had me once when we had the when you used to do the show, the battle.
Oh,
You know,
Don show in here.
Yeah, Don show.
Put up, shut up, stand up with Don Sill.
Oh, I remember that name.
And
Yeah,
I had
it was
to,
great.
You know, you go back and forth with Benny. He dresses up like
Right,
a-
you do it. That was part of the game show. You do a roast battle with Benny.
Yeah. So
And he got mad?
Oh, what did I say? He looked like oh fuck. Well, I was making fun of him with some stuff. Like he was holding that pizza box.
Right.
I'm like, you know, you look like you're having trouble with that pizza box. Maybe if you worked out a little bit, you'd be a wimp. And he got mad. He threw it on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I said because he was dressed with the baker hat and everything. I said he looked like a third-rate, out-of-work porn star named Chef Boyard Dick.
Wow. Third
And
rate.
he got mad at that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of something they said at the roast about Tony Landolfi with the pizza box.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
funny.
With
It
Benny in the pizza box?
What's that?
With Benny in the...
No. Tony Landau.
Tony Landolfi.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because he looks like the guy
Oh,
on every
yeah.
traditional
Yeah.
pizza box.
There were a few jokes
Oh
going
my
around about
God.
that. That's what surprised me about the roast. That all the people on the dais were getting roasted pretty much just as much as Mike was.
if not more.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I think
They
Mike got off
pounded-
pretty easy.
I think Terry McNeely took the brunt of the jokes.
It depends, yeah. If you got somebody like McNeely up there, he's going to take it. He's
Yeah.
gonna
Oh my
take
God,
it.
there were
so
more,
much
there,
stuff.
there were
Material.
there were more
He can-
cocaine jokes.
The Tim Thompson rant on Terry McNeely,
Was brilliant.
that goes down in history.
Yes,
That was
agreed.
That was
really good.
so well
He's
detailed.
fucking awesome, Tim.
And
I'm
he-
just sitting there going like, how does he have all this timeline and detail
Yes.
so perfect? And then somebody interrupted him, and then he just carried on. I'm like, oh my God.
He should develop that into a regular bit instead of a personal.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But that is how Tim Thompson is.
Oh yeah,
I've seen him perform. It is that detailed. It's so
Yes.
fun to watch, actually.
He is great.
Landolfi impressed me because he was the only one that was up there without notes. He was
Yes.
the only one.
I'm like, he's probably got the good memory.
And I asked him after. I said, how did you do that?
Does he drink the least out of these people? Like,
I don't know. He seems
I don't
like he's the
think so.
drunkest
No,
out
when
of
he,
most.
when he was up
Right.
there, he was like, "Oh, they didn't want to. They made Terry go up first because they thought he'd drink so much he'd forget what he was going to say." And now I'm up here and I don't remember what the hell I was going to
So
say.
not only did he have it all without notes, but he said he came up with it all that afternoon. He's like, I didn't even put any thought into this thing until this afternoon. I was thinking, what am I going to say?
Oh, boy.
So he put it all together that afternoon and remembered it all. I was.
But you can see
That's
how
amazing.
you can see how somebody like a Tim Thompson and like an Eric Half, they're such good writers.
Oh, agreed.
Like how the writing,
Right.
I think Tim should be further along.
Like-
Oh, yeah.
It's
Like
it's
that
dependent on
honeymoon
him. He
joke?
might not be that
Yes.
interested in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I don't know.
He's
And-
just awesome.
And Tony too was going on like, why the fuck are we even doing roasts? He's like, who are these people? Nobody's famous here. And they had posters right behind him on the wall
that was
of
funny.
past roasts. He's like, look at all these people. Nobody knows who any of these people are. I thought that was
That was
hilarious. Yeah, I love that. And he's right, but it was
They
funny.
used at McGuire's in like 2006, 2007. There used to be the every other week open mic, which was
Yes.
technically a bringer with Billy Bingo. Tony Landolfi was at almost all of those.
Oh, wow.
That's how I remember him. I'm like, he used to have him headline all the time.
Well, it was funny. He was here last night. Bonnie Scalisi had her food show last night, and her co-host Felix couldn't make it, so Tony was the guest co-host. All the guests, no matter what bar they mentioned on Long Island, Tony was like, "Oh, I hung out there."
know that place.
I was laughing my ass off. Every single place, he knew it. I thought that was
and a
very
shout
funny.
out to the Red Zone. The wings are really good.
They do have the
Yeah.
best wings. I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Yeah, everybody says
the
that.
wings
yeah.
are really, really
So
good.
what's
I
the
had them
dive
last
bars,
night.
man?
I went to the open mic at the Red Zone, and I'm like, I had just wolfed down a Philly cheesesteak from Philadelphia.
Oh.
I was like so full, and I'm like, I'm at the Red Zone. I have room for wings.
You gotta have
I have room for wings.
Yeah.
And I ordered like 12 wings, and I did, and I wolfed them all down, and they are like the best wings.
They're
So
great.
crunchy.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're doing. I think they sprinkle crack on
They
these wings.
have
Oh, they're
to.
so good.
That's what I think about McDonald's French fries. There's
You're right.
cocaine on them or
There's
something.
something.
They're not only are they the best, but they're addicting. I can't stop eating. If there's a
What should I get when I go there?
Are you serious? you don't already have that in your head? Like, I know my order before I even get to the drive-thru.
I haven't seen McDonald's menu.
yeah, right. 'Cause I just know what I'm getting.
I know
yeah.
what I'm getting.
You don't need to look at the menu. Like, I need a few more minutes.
Can I get the Big Mac medium rare?
What are your specials of the day? We have the Whopper. It's delicious. It's a special today. Oh no, that's
Shut
I'm sorry.
up,
That's
James.
Burger King.
King,
That's
yeah.
Burger King.
Grimace.
Scott says every time Keegan uses the urinal, it's similar to a child opening a Where's Waldo book. That's pretty funny. Fremda says he'd like to show up on a Friday so he can hang out with Rosie.
Oh, Fremder. Now he wants to be my friend.
Ooh, I knew
pull
that
your
there was
ass
going to be a
right back.
correlation there.
Don't speak too soon because then he comments again. He goes, actually, no, I'm not.
Oh, God.
Mark says, yeah, comics should only roast comics. Bosi, I don't know. I think he's making fun of Butera here. He says, I heard that somebody videoed the Keegan thing and they're selling it. They're selling a DVD of it for $30. If that's a dig at Butera, that's funny. If it's real, I'd buy it.
I don't think anybody was allowed to video.
I didn't see anybody.
I mean,
video.
respectfully,
Tim's
would you really?
No, they.
I wouldn't do that.
They were asking you not.
Yeah, they said something. I'm like, I
asked you
wouldn't.
not
right.
to
Yeah, they
film.
did.
I wouldn't want to be
There
that
were
guy.
People taking pictures, and I think there were people taking like little snippets.
You
Just
think
to
a
kinda
picture
have
is a
like
picture.
like
Right.
20 seconds of somebody kind of moving, but there was nobody filming.
But a
at, like,
film.
which
But if
respectfully I
Tim's set
get.
was that good, that should be memorialized. That should be someone should have it.
I just love the
you know?
detail of it.
Yeah.
I like how he just went down the timeline. 1920, big smile on the Irish face. Bag of cocaine, 1854, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, how's he remembering
did
this?
It was all current stuff. He did it all current stuff. And then he was like, and then in 1859, and then he said something, and he goes, and then what did he say? He goes, what was the year first in flight? 1871. What was it? What's first in flight?
But he had details.
And he goes, the Wright brothers, Roosevelt Field.
Right.
And it was a big smile and a bag of cocaine. And then when he did the satchel of cocaine.
The satchel, he turned it into satchel, and I was like, this guy has details.
Yeah.
Like he was reading history books to get this perfect.
It was so smart.
It was brilliant.
Yep.
So good.
It was so good.
I had never seen him or heard of him in my life. But
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, he's been around.
Never,
Yeah.
never,
He's
ever,
did a couple
ever.
of shows,
But Mark said to me, "Have you ever seen Tim Thompson?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Oh my God, you're in for a treat. He's one of the best writers
Yes.
that I've ever seen or
Yep.
worked with ever. Wait till you see him." And apparently he had walked in and said to somebody, I don't know who, maybe you told me or somebody told me, that they asked him like, "Oh, how you been, whatever," and he's like, "Oh, I'm not prepared. I didn't really."
That's what he said to me. That was me.
I'm not really
That's
prepared.
funny.
Like I don't really know.
Oh,
what
yeah.
I don't really know what I'm going to be doing
I think
tonight.
I think he does that humble thing. I was saw him at the bar, and I'm like, "Are you ready for tonight?" He's like, "I got nothing." I'm like, "Bullshit."
And then he just
Fucking
like
shit.
destroyed.
And then he destroyed.
Yeah. That's. Yeah, he
Really
doesn't want to
good.
build up expectations.
And then Butera was, everybody. Butera had everybody, he said, "Everybody lift up your glasses." He goes, not to do a toast, but to take your drink and go sip. He did that in honor of Tim Thompson. Does that make sense to you?
Which I heard after the fact
Oh,
as to why,
okay.
and I was like,
Tim
"Ooh."
Thompson used to be married to Jessica, and now Jessica is with Kevin Downey Jr.
Oh.
So yeah, Butera had everybody do that, because that's Kevin Downey Jr.'s bit.
Yeah.
Sip.
Yeah.
So
I guess
that's-
okay, so I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's part of his
But
act.
did she leave him for him?
I
That would be bad.
think so.
Oof.
I'm not positive, so don't hold me to that.
Oof.
But there's
She's got a whole
even
new
if
career in
even if she
dancing.
didn't, there's something going on. Yeah, she's been posting.
When you say
videos of her-
dancing, what kind of dancing?
Well, I'm not talking out of turn. She's posting it on Facebook. There's pictures. She's been posting videos of her pole dancing.
Pole dancing.
Yeah.
She's
Which,
doing pole
people
dancing
take classes for that.
lessons.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
It's like a cardio
Oh.
class.
Yeah.
So
It just gets more and more PG-13, doesn't it?
I know. I left it like. Yeah, I
Like-
went for the creepy vibe. She's pole dancing, but Rosie saved me.
It's cardio.
I didn't know they were
Cardio.
professional pole dancers.
In
I
light
didn't
up
know.
shoes and
They're watering
tiny-
down everything.
What a shame. Take off those clothes, Jessica. Then we'll watch you.
Seriously.
I mean, no. I mean, you could
Making
see.
a video game, you could throw
I will
dollars.
say, her body looks great. She's
great. I love Jessica.
She did it for like a fitness routine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if comedy doesn't work out for her, now she knows.
I
oh,
enjoy her
there
act.
you
She's
go.
got the ukulele. I think she's a lot
I
of
love
fun.
that song she sings about Taco Bell.
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I think she's
and
great.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? I do songs like that to my son at night when I'm putting
Oh,
him to
do ya?
sleep. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know I
You
could
play
bring-
the ukulele?
No, I just
No,
sing
shit.
crazy shit. So I didn't know I could bring that to the stage where we make up lyrics to things and sing crazy things. I also do puppets. I got to rethink my life. Oh my God. I'll tell you right now, I went to go see Mark Normand at Borelli's. And as I left, I thought to myself,
Really?
What?
no, he's amazing.
Oh,
He is.
okay.
He's so amazing that it made me think, what am I doing here?
Oh.
Like he's
Oh,
like,
like who am I to fucking even
what am I
attempt
doing?
to be?
I fucking tried
And
to
Keegan and Roach were on that show too,
I
right?
just got to start being. Yes, they both opened for him.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you're talking three
I
geniuses
thought to
right
myself, I have no place here. I'm just gonna fucking hang out with my friends, make them
That's
laugh.
it. Do it just for fun.
It is, but so good, so good. And I just wanted to bring something else up to follow up on last week. We had Matt Morello in here, who we
Oh,
met
that's
together.
right. Yes.
And our friend Tom Galati, who we both love, your Hicksville buddy. And we had that show.
Right.
And it was sold out.
Oh,
There were
wow.
people trying to get in, tables of 6, tables of 8, and they couldn't get seats.
To see you.
No. To see them, really, because it was like a big it was very heavy on the Hicksville
Oh, was it? Yeah.
crowd, because he was visiting from the West Coast and whatever. But the show was great.
Really?
It was a great show, and I decided I actually enjoy hosting.
I
You're
told
good
you.
at it.
You're
Really
You're
good
very
at it.
good at it.
I thank
remember
you.
we were talking
I
about that last week.
Really enjoy hosting.
I do too. I love it.
I don't think Hicksville has gotten that many mentions in one sentence in like 20 years.
Oh, if you
Shout
watch
out to
this-
Hicksville.
If you watch the show every day, yeah, you'll get it here. It's I throw it out there many times.
He loves it.
Yeah.
What?
And
Hicksville?
even our sports show with Peter Schwartz, he had somebody in here the other day that grew up in Hicksville, and I had no idea. He just happened to mention it, and I was like,
Yeah. And Galati had a shirt on the whole time that said
I
Hicksville.
saw the pictures on
He
Facebook.
said that he
yeah.
ordered it after he watched the documentary on Billy Joel.
Oh, okay.
I did a little Hicksville joke. He did a Hicksville joke.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, Hicksville. We have Billy Joel. We have Lorraine Bracco,
IKEA.
and Tom Galati.
And Tom Galati. You have Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck
You
E.
have,
Cheese.
I believe I believe, like Tom said, you have one Indian restaurant, I believe.
Well, yeah, that was
And
obviously
Jimmy
a
and
joke.
Jimmy.
Yes,
Jimmy and Jimmy, I learned.
because little
But,
little
100
India.
Indian restaurants. Is
But-
that
Yes.
what you're getting to?
Yes, but I do like hosting. I think it's fun. I have to make sure I do wear flats because those stairs are something.
Yep.
But there's
I'm
something,
hosting-
You
There's,
found your calling.
there's something about being involved the whole time.
It's work, or it can be work, because you gotta light everybody. You gotta time them. You've got to find out if they want to be introduced a certain way.
You know,
You don't get to relax like you do a set.
And then you can
relax
go to,
before
yeah,
or
and
after
if
you're
you,
at the
don't
bar.
give a shit, you don't want to pay attention to everybody else's set.
Right.
You could just go sit at the bar, talk to James, whatever.
Right.
But when you're hosting, you have to pay attention to everybody's set.
Yep.
Exactly. Know their
Pay attention to
creds.
your set because you don't want to repeat anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh,
And what
that's interesting,
And
yeah.
I like paying attention to everybody's set. It forces me to focus on the other comedians because I have a little bit of like a this
Squirrel.
kind of I'm a
Shiny-
squirrel.
shiny on
Yeah.
the-
Whoa, look at the shiny bit. Yeah. Wow. So it's like it forces me to sort of like focus and know the comics a little bit better.
Yeah.
I always watch the headliner, but I like that, and I like being able to kind of remember their set and then kind of take a little something from their set, and if I can, not always. And I hate when hosts like do a fucking jokes in between, but like
Yeah, I don't like that either.
like maybe do one. Like I did one before Eric went up because he headlined, and he was encouraging me. I was like, "Is it bad form for me to? There's something I forgot. Is it bad form for me to do this joke before you go up as the headliner? Is that rude? Like I want you to be honest with me." He's like, "No, do it, do it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I did. It wasn't like a 5-minute set. It was one joke. And I was able to try new things that I did in between, and I don't know, it was kind of like just an interesting sort of thing. I don't know.
I like
liked
the.
it.
It's cool. You get to try different things.
Yeah.
Because you have the momentum from the last comedian. People laugh, and then you can try something.
Or
new.
not.
You're already in the mood.
Well, yeah.
Or
true.
not. But
Or
that's-
not.
but that-
Yep, good
But
point.
that's when you can try to bring back the audience
Yes.
by even not a joke, just by like, all right, everybody, let's get, like
Right.
you guys are a great audience.
Well,
let's
right,
hear
you
it
gotta
for
provide.
yourselves.
You got to
Let's-
provide that energy.
Yeah.
Like, let's
You are setting the tone.
you
Right,
know,
yeah.
like what are you eating over there? My
tone.
God, you guys got really that platter, huh?
Well, right. I like to challenge myself because, like, if Lou says something, like I challenge myself. What can I say? Like almost as a response. What as a host? Like if he goes into I don't know autism or something,
Yes.
then can I say something about autism as a response? I try to challenge myself. To come up with something.
Yes.
And they love because they no matter.
And it forces you to kind of think on the fly, which for
Right,
me
that's
is
what I'm
not
saying,
always
right.
the easiest thing to
Right.
do because you have those nerves and you're like also like
It is hard. Yeah.
like
I love that.
like
though.
when I hosted the week before for Danny Calabrese's birthday show, and he has a new bit about his wife being cheap and how she always tries to buy everything on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things is like somebody needed a kidney. So she yells from the kitchen, like, try Facebook Marketplace. That's the punchline. So then when I went up, it was like the first time I ever talked about on stage that I'm separated. So I talked about what am I going to do with my wedding gown? And I had already established that I do bridal,
Right.
And then I talked about, I went up there and I was like, maybe I'm doing this all wrong, like trying to sell my wedding gown. I put it on the sale rack with a with a tag that said "worn once by mistake."
Peed on twice.
You know, I've worn once by
That's me.
mistake.
That's my dress.
Tried it on.
Worn once by mistake. Maybe I should. And Teresa, his wife, was in the audience, and that was established because it was heavy on his crowd too. And I was like, I pointed to Teresa, and I was like, "Hey, Teresa, you want to try to sell it for me on Facebook Marketplace?" I mean, it didn't get the biggest fucking laugh in the whole world, but it
But
got.
they never tire of callbacks.
No,
they love
and
that
it was
stuff.
a callback, and it got a laugh, and it got the audience engaged. It got their attention from their fucking
That's all you
mozzarella
need, yep.
sticks, and I got them back to looking at the stage,
Yep.
and then I was able to introduce the next
So you call them mozzarella sticks?
comedian. The mozzarella sticks.
Oh, here we go.
But they're mozzarella sticks on the Giggle Room stage,
see.
not on Arthur Avenue. Peter Anthony, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
He's over there like, what?
He's like, where's the fucking phone?
Unbelievable. He's in his Eldorado right now, driving here.
You've hosted before, right?
I have hosted.
How do you
yes.
like it?
I like to host, but again, you're in control of the show, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit it's working. You're not
Right.
you're not hanging out in the green room bullshitting. You're not bullshitting anywhere. You're kind of focused. Okay, he's at 6 minutes. He's got 1 minute left. I got to light him. Like you're paying attention to every
Yeah.
detail. You're not really focused on the jokes, like where you're really listening to the comic. You're kind of just focused on time.
Yeah.
You're trying to move the show.
I like it. I just try. Yeah, I think I put too much pressure on myself. Right?
It is.
You
But
want to do good, but I also want to have fun. So
but it's easy to feel that pressure.
Yeah.
For everything that we just talked
Did
about.
you host when at Repeal? Or did
No,
you?
I think if it's the
No.
show I'm thinking of, wasn't it Butera that?
Yeah,
I've only
Butera.
seen. He's only
You
had
were
one.
there.
I was there hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Butera was hosting that.
I went
You
up. but I
performed.
performed. Yeah, I didn't.
That was the night that the light was so fucking bright that the only
Yes.
thing I saw was Brian's
Yeah.
face, and
Yeah.
that's it. Because your son was sitting so close to where we were set up,
Right.
that
Yeah,
the
we were right
whole
in
room
front.
was black. The light was like a train, as if you were about to get hit by it. And all I could see out of the corner of my eye was your son smiling. And I'm like, this is so bizarre right now.
He's great. Though.
He's a great
You're
audience.
Doing bad, you
No,
look at
it doesn't
him
matter.
and-
You could have the shittiest set ever. If
he's
Brian is in
smiling.
the audience,
Yep.
it don't fucking matter.
I'm actually doing that repeal this Wednesday.
Oh,
There's another one.
okay.
Yeah.
With Butera?
That's a Butera show. Yeah.
Where is that?
It's repeal in Huntington Village.
It's a very
It's a nice
cool-
bar.
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
very
not familiar
cool
with it.
bar.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
And it's
It
a
used to
separate
be.
room.
It
They
used to
gotta-
be called something else that was very
Oh, I have
popular.
no idea. Was it Christopher's?
No,
I don't know.
it had it was a very well known bar for a long time in
Huntington Village was definitely full of well-known bars.
Strawberries.
Finnegan's.
No.
Industry. No, industry still there.
No. If you say it, I'll know it. But
the
I won't
Paramount.
know it on my own. No,
Definitely not the Paramount.
Trying to think of some of the
No pressure. We're all just staring at you.
Finnegan's, Christopher's.
I think we can move on from this.
Yeah.
So you have a show this week,
I do have one Saturday in Ronkonkoma.
and then you have one.
And Wednesday is repeal.
Saturday, Ronkonkoma,
Farrell's.
Farrell's.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, they have a good bar pie, man.
I think
A bar pie?
Yeah, but pizza.
Oh,
They make
I
a
thought
good
that was-
pizza.
John
pie.
asked me to do that a long time ago, and I said yes.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
Well, that would be good to know.
Well, yeah, John never.
I just
He
wanna
never
make
keeps
sure.
track of who
I
he
didn't
asks.
know.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
on shows that
Yeah,
I didn't know I was
Farrell's,
on, and all of a
7 to
sudden
8.
I'm on the flyer,
Well-
and I just like, oh shit, they
Well,
got
Well, that's my story from the
I wasn't
roast.
sure if it was still on.
The
I was gonna.
well,
call
yeah.
him.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not a reservation type of show. So,
Yeah, I'll go anyway.
you know, it's people paying cash.
Yeah.
Well,
And when you walk into the place.
Brian show tomorrow.
I'm a special guest in the Giggle Room on Saturday night.
Oh yeah. Who's
The comedy at its worst too.
Oh, that's Carla's thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay, very
Well,
nice.
it's not her show. It's Mike Kurz and Tommy Edwards.
Oh, okay.
But Carla's on it, and Mike Keegan.
Oh,
and
Roach is
Chris
headlining.
Roach is headlining.
Special guest to be announced. Is that you?
Mhm.
Nice. So that was
Everyone's
my
a surprise.
That's my story from the roast the other night. In fact, Hirsch even said he mentioned me at one point, and then he said, "I just want to mention Tony to make him feel included." And I'm in my head, I'm like, "Oh, you wait, motherfucker," because Butera asked me to be the surprise roaster. So I'm sitting there, I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm waiting. The more he kept calling people, I kept turning to Don Sill, who I was there with, and turning to Don and saying, "Well, I hope he's not going to ask me because I didn't want to follow half of these guys because these guys are real comedians."
They were really good.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't follow this shit. Sure enough,
And Butera has big ones to put himself at the very end after all
Yeah.
of these really fucking seasoned comedians. I'm like, this guy's got big ones.
So then Butera goes up, and I knew.
He's like the cool down after wicked workout.
He's a stretch.
He's a sip of water.
And I knew once he puts, I knew he wanted to be last.
Because
So
then at that point, not for nothing, talent or whatever aside, the material's used.
Right.
I mean, there's only so many like lesbian, gay, and fat
Right.
jokes that are going to be had.
So yeah, once
And
he
we
went
heard
up,
'em all.
Yeah. And I turned to Don. I said, I guess he's just not calling me. There was a little relief, but at the same time, I'm like, son of a bitch, I worked on this shit. So as soon as it was over, because I was sitting not too far from John, as soon as it was over, I get up. John comes right to me. It was a great night, wasn't it? I said it was. I loved it. However,
And bless you.
excuse me, thank you.
Did you make a pee-pee?
No, not yet.
Just want to make sure.
Not yet.
Did the Tony tinkle?
But I did say no. I said, but it would have been nice to share the material that I spent time working on.
Yeah.
And he's like the puppy. He goes, I go, John, you asked me to be the surprise roaster. And sure enough, he's like, holy shit, I forgot. I'm like, okay. Yeah. But then kudos to Mike and Mark, because on their show this past Tuesday, they let me do it then. So I did it. And then Mark, I don't know if he's fucking with me or not, but Mark appeared to like it. So, yeah. So
Well, Mark's a big Tony Walker fan. So.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh. And I'm a big Mark Hirschman fan.
Me too.
This is getting gay. So, yeah.
Gay jokes.
Yeah. So
And I'm not allowed to do this. I don't know, but Mark's Don Sill.
You're allowed to do that.
Okay. Anyway, he's like the sweetest human being in the whole world.
Yes, he is.
Like he's like a guy that you want to just like pinch his cheeks, like this.
Really?
Oh, so sweet.
I think you just got him very excited right now.
So sweet.
He is. He's the greatest guy in the world.
I thought Keegan was more of a cheek pincher.
Yeah, but Keegan's gay. He'll try to kiss you if you do that.
Yeah.
No, but I call him my Anthony. Anthony Fiumara and my brother Anthony McCary. I came to the roast with the Anthonys.
Yeah, they're both wonderful. I met them
both
that
nice
night.
guys. So Anthony says to me, I said,
Which one?
I spoke to Anthony, my Anthony. He said to me, I had such a good time. I'm so glad that thank you for including me, because he really does like Mike Keegan, and he's been to so many shows.
And Keegan has a lot of nice things to say about him.
And he's seen so many of these comedians perform, and he
Right.
really wanted to go. He loves roasts. He watches all the roasts on comedy. He's a big roast guy, big comedy fan in general. So he really wanted to go, and I didn't want him to not be included. So we all went together, and he had a really good time. And they said to him, "So what did you think?" And the next day we talked about it. And he's like, "It's great." And then Keegan like kissed him.
Oh, wow.
Gave him a real good one right here on his face. And I was like, "Yeah, I guess Keegan was happy you were there. He's happy to see you."
He came up to me one of the Christmas parties that they have here. He just came up, and he knocked a few back. He's like, Tony, he goes, I just want to kiss you right in the mouth. Like, see you, Mike. See you.
I guess Bosie was unavailable.
Maybe he's a good kisser. I don't know. What do you know?
Richie Byrne has said that Mike Keegan is a good kisser.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Richie Byrne has admitted to kissing Mike on the
You think Carla would know? Or?
That was another
No.
funny
No.
joke. Somebody said. And tonight, everybody, let's give a big warm welcome to Richie Byrne. Oh, wait, you don't see him? Oh, I'm sorry. That's because he's so far up Mike Keegan's ass. We haven't found him. That was funny.
It was a great
And
time.
I saw Chris Roach there for like 10 seconds.
No,
at
I
the
just saw his
bar.
silhouette. He just had a silhouette.
Yeah, it was
I'm
all
like,
of a
oh,
sudden. It was
that's a
like,
Roach
it was
silhouette.
like the Jolly Green Giant was at the bar and then he
Yeah.
wasn't. I was like,
He showed up late. Yeah, he had wings. He ate his wings, and then he was gone. Yeah, and I asked him the other night when he was here doing his show. I said, "What happened to you the other night?" And he did not answer me. Oh, so there's some drama there.
maybe he was upset he wasn't included. I don't know.
Or maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe he wasn't.
Maybe they
supposed to
burned
be
his
there.
wings and he's still pissed about
I mean,
it.
he's hard to miss. It's not like a little tiny mouse in the corner. I mean, you walk in, you're 6'6".
Got that Mardi
He's
Gras
6'6".
float head.
Yes.
Jeez, I didn't know they made people that
He's
tall.
6'6" or something crazy.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a picture standing next to him. It's bizarre. Like, it's.
You're like an armrest for him.
We got to get Allison Persky next to him and see what happens. She's had quite the run.
She has.
Very happy for that one.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of her.
But it's well, yeah, she kicked ass at the Garden. We've talked about it a few times on the show. She was doing the Kill Tony thing at the Garden, but even Kill Tony in general. Rob White was on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Recently, Brandon Lacaruba was just on it.
Huh.
And I feel like, and I'm missing somebody. Somebody else from the Long Island scene was on there.
I want to be on it.
The same episode that Brandon was on. There was another Long Island guy on it.
I'm
For-
really
forgive
happy
me,
for
I don't
Allison.
remember.
I,
Yes,
I think
she
that
did very well.
First of all, she did well.
Yeah.
And I love that she is so excited about it.
Yeah.
I think it's so cute, and I think it's just, I don't know. There's something.
It's a big accomplishment.
It's a big
man,
accomplishment,
to do
and
it
I just think
in a
that I
garden?
just love the way. Excuse me, I'm spitting all over the place. I get so excited for. I just start spitting all over the place. I just think it's like, and I think
She's a
some people,
spitter.
and she's right. Like some people just like all right, enough already or whatever. But like.
Well, she's nice, so you're kind of rooting for the
I
good guy.
am.
You're like,
I
that's
am,
cool.
and she's funny. Like she makes fun of herself,
Right.
which
She
is
does.
is
Oh, yeah.
fun. I don't know. She puts herself out there, and she's not afraid. And I think it's refreshing, and I think she's just funny. I think she's real. I think she's really funny. I think her posts are. I don't know how she consistently can come out with all this shit so consistently. And so when she said she read the comments that people wrote about her from Kill Tony, and one of the things that she read was that somebody said that she looked like, because she talked about working for a Jewish school, that they said that she looked like a babka.
Jesus
like a big babka.
That's terrible.
And
but
she
I'm
wrote,
laughing.
and she wrote that. Thank God for all of you people like fucking with me all the time. That I've gotten like a thick skin.
Yeah,
and then she
right.
goes
Immune
that
to-
like that they no. She looked like a baked babka, something like that. And she goes, so now if somebody says that like I'm like chubby or whatever, I'm just gonna say no, I'm baking. And I'm like, I just fucking love her attitude.
yeah.
I just think she's great. I love she went out there with this
Great mom,
fucking
too. She does
bold
it all.
purple outfit. She's like a cute wife and like a good mom, and she's funny, and I just think it's
Yep.
great. I'm glad. I'm happy for her. One of the first shows I ever did, I worked with her.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I worked at my first like show out, like I did a Butera show, and it was at Butera's restaurant Woodbury. And it was myself and Allison Persky, and there was another show nearby. And next thing I know, Carrie Caravis, Eric Haft,
Oh, wow.
Danny Calabrese, and Mike Keegan. They all came over from the other show, and they all did spots. So all of a sudden it was like this like star-studded
Yeah.
crazy show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck is what? All right. Like, and my friends were all there. It was a friend's birthday, so
And
they
you-
had like a
yeah.
table of 12, and they were all like, my mom was there, my mother-in-law was there, and it was like, they were all like, that was a fucking great show. and I was like,
That's a great
yeah,
lineup.
it was.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, was that?
Yep.
This is who I work with all the time. Yes.
Me and Carrie are like this.
Yeah, Carrie's husband was there. It was like we had, and then we took over the bar after. It was like
That's
such a
cool.
great night.
Yeah.
And Allison was there, and it was like
Well, and that's a lot of the fun of this. You know,
Yes,
it's going on stage, but it's also the camaraderie behind the scenes. Which
I was just
absolutely
excited that
love.
I got a free dinner. Really, he was like, "Here, order what you want," and Allison and I were like,
Take the cider menu.
I can get a Big Mac. So,
That
yeah.
is not what you'll have this afternoon.
No, I'm not a Big Mac person.
No, you're not doing a Big Mac?
Quarter
No.
pounder with cheese, or maybe like a spicy chicken sandwich is like my go-to if I'm gonna get.
Spicy chicken sandwich. You're like the one person that would order a spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
I want to make DLT.
I feel like
You
somebody
should order that and you just throw these guys like they'd be like, a what?
A what?
We have that?
McDLT.
What is that?
Is it 1992? Because I think you have that.
They have that. What is a McDLT?
It's
You don't. Whoa! What year are you? You don't know.
I
the
know it's in the
McDLT?
song.
Oh my god!
I know it's in the song.
It was
It's in
the
the
it was the styrofoam.
Yeah.
Right. It came in two halves. It came separated.
Right.
It was half of it was in one
The
side.
hot stays
the other
hot,
half was
the
on the other
cold
side.
stays
Oh,
cold.
what's his name from Seinfeld? Costanza did the commercial for that.
Is that right?
I think
Oh,
he did.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he
I know what
did.
you're talking about. Yep, he was singing. He was singing in the commercial.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, is that right? I wouldn't know that.
Oh, he's a fantastic singer.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yes, he's done Broadway.
Yes. But
I
yeah.
think it was in that commercial.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
McDonald's lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
That's
Order
it.
the McRib.
The DLT.
That's seasonal.
I know, I was joking.
Oh,
As is
Oh, the McRib.
Shamrock Shake.
I've never had a McRib. Do they have bones?
no, but it's so good.
Oh,
I could eat like two of them,
I
and they're
don't like.
messy.
I don't like barbecue.
Really?
No,
Yeah, but
like-
it's not like it's not
You
like
don't
going
tell
to
us
a
that.
barbecue.
Yeah,
it's not like real
like a barbecue joint.
Like it's disgusting. That's how good it is.
sauce.
Did you have you told
You
Eric
love
that?
him or hate him?
No, I was invited to a
He might-
party actually.
yeah, he might
and
not be
Eric
friends with
said
you
he's
anymore.
bringing meat.
Eric smokes the meat.
I know he
like,
tells
it
me
takes
all
like
about
days.
all about that.
It is the most delicious
Eric
stuff. I've
loves,
been.
and he wonders why they think he's gay. He's always talking about his meat.
Yes,
I don't know.
I've told him that too. Yeah,
That was
I don't know how
something.
he finds the time because smoking stuff takes hours.
Yeah.
But I've had the pleasure of eating some of his meat, and it's Eric Haft has delicious meat. It just melts in my mouth,
All
and
these
it's
men
nice and messy.
All
and-
these
oh, yeah.
men and half's meat.
Yes. Well, with that, it's time to go. Actually,
Yes.
this went really fast.
Let's end it.
Yeah, this was great. Thank you, guys. This was a lot of fun. Good
Thank
to
you.
see you all.
Are you away again next week, or am I coming here?
No, you're coming.
All
Here.
right,
Yeah.
we're back.
And who asked to come in? I forget. I think somebody has to come in.
I'd like to get Sean Brown on the show.
Oh, Sean's been in here. Yeah, go ahead, ask him. I would love to. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's
He's not
get
a
him.
good returner texter.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Flamingo Drive.
Not one.
That'll
Is
look
the
like
show
he
on or
did
no?
it.
Yeah, we're still on.
Oh, there wasn't one mention of jujitsu. I thought I was walking into a.
I was hoping that I thought the two of you were going to Brazilian jiu-jitsu your faces
I'm like,
off.
I was prepared. I'm like, oh, she's gonna hit me with 100 jujitsu.
Do you guys want to like have a match or something? We'll keep going.
No, I don't. I'm good. I'm good.
Next time we'll have like we're going to get like you're going to come in here.
We'll
with,
put mats on the
next
floor.
time you're going to come in.
I'll
with,
wear a gi.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to come in with your gis on.
I'll come in with a gi on.
Oh, that would be
Bring my
awesome.
bagpipes and play my own funeral.
No, because then you
It
won't
would be
have
kind of fun.
Then you won't have any underwears on and play at my own funeral.
Whoa!
Did you do that once? Did you bring your bagpipes in here?
I brought him once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seem to remember that. Yeah.
There's no volume control on it though.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
what? So what did we do? You did play though, didn't you?
Yeah, up and down the hall.
You did?
Right, yeah.
Brian,
While
does
ago.
your dad play the bagpipes at home a lot? No.
Usually at work.
He's like, thank goodness.
Oh, the dog fucking hates it.
Well, yeah, I can imagine.
Brian hates it, clearly. I mean, he
Brian's
just,
not a fan.
Every dog in your neighborhood's like, this fucking fucking bagpipes. It's 2 in the morning.
Petition going around with little paw prints on it.
We gotta do that again.
You know what? I'm gonna shit on his front lawn. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna shit in his bagpipe.
that's what I'm going to do, too, apparently, after this show.
All right. So Scott says, great show today, except for the part when everyone started talking. I don't know who Scott is. He's been watching the show for a while, and I don't know who he is, but
Start doing that talking.
and he's
thing.
roasting us too. All right. So real quick, because we got to go. What are we promoting? Anything this weekend?
Saturday night
In the giggle room.
in the giggle room.
Okay. Lou, anything?
Farrell's tomorrow.
Yeah, Farrell's tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow or Saturday?
Well, isn't tomorrow
is
Saturday?
Oh, Fangula. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Now you got me.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday.
I'm the one retired. I'm the I can't keep track of days.
But yeah, be sure to hit.
Pretty sure it comes after Friday.
Yeah.
Usually it does.
Yeah.
Be sure to hit Governors this weekend. The Giga Room, the Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's out east. Some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend: Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Chris Roach, Rosie Fiumara, Joe DeVito, the Uncle Louie Variety Show. And if you guys haven't seen them, they're fantastic. I love those guys.
They're nice guys,
They're
too.
Bohemia, right? This weekend.
They're at McGuire's tonight and tomorrow. They're fantastic. And they're good friends and very supportive of this show in this room. Great guys. So go see them. govs.com, govs.com. And that's it. So that's it until Monday. Monday morning, coffee with the dog at 9 a.m. Monday morning at 11. Me and Jeff will be talking to Elio Pace on Zoom. And then Steve Squared Monday night. So that's it on Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We are performing December 13th at McGuire's. And we have a couple things before that. So go to
December or
knockemdeadcomedy.com.
October?
December 13th.
Oh, you changed it.
No. That's a murder mystery.
Oh.
You're talking about
Fremder's show.
Fremder's show on October 4th in the Giggle Room right here. I'm hosting that. Joe Pacino, Alec Quinn, Greg and Rob, great comedians. They're brothers out of Staten Island. They're performing. Fremder will be performing. Ali Cam, was doing comedy out of the city for a long time, but she stopped when she started having kids. So now she's going to come here and do 5 minutes. Danny Keene, who's a local musician, who's been told by many people, including myself, that he should try comedy. So he's going to do 5 minutes, and this will be his first time ever doing comedy, and I guarantee you're going to love it. Mike Pachetti is headlining the show. Mike is a big boy and has already made it clear he will not be able to make it up on the stage. So we're going to have to figure something else out for the night, how we're going to work that. So it should be an interesting and fun show. That's October 4th.
He should try it in heels.
Hey. Hey, maybe we can just lift him on stage. Was that what you?
You can do it.
It's been done.
I did the governor's comedy class where we had to lift. What's his? Sean Elliott. We had to lift him. He was in a
Sean
wheelchair.
Elliott, yes.
We dumped him.
Oh,
I was
really?
lifting him. I was lifting him onto the stage, and I had the wheel like an idiot. I'm like, oh, I got the wheel, and he went. He's laughing his ass off.
That's fantastic.
He's laughing. I'm like, I gotta now lift this guy because his legs don't work, and I had to lift him. I had to
Yeah. I love
Oh
Sean.
my God, that's so uncomfortable.
Sean used to co-host with me on Tuesdays, and then he was MIA for a while. I'm assuming he went to jail. I say stuff like that.
Maybe
to
he was
Sean's
just
face,
injured because the Grimster decided to fucking not
He
put the
was
wheel
laughing
lock on.
his ass off. He's like,
got
these
such
fucking
a-
people with working legs are just the worst.
He's got a great sense of humor. He's a funny comedian, and he's a very good sport. I've made fun of him about being in a wheelchair. I've made fun of him about being black. Oh, yeah, we used to go at each other like I missed the guy. We used to go at each other like he would make fun of my leg.
Wait, what's his name?
Oh, yeah. Sean
Elliott. I think he's from Patchogue, right? Am I correct about that?
He was living in Patchogue for a while. I'm assuming he's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was paralyzed because he was shot. That's how he...
Yeah, he's got a whole story about it. I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah, he talks a lot about it. He spent time in jail and stuff. Yeah, you taking a picture of you biting your thumb?
I'm trying not to.
You waiting for it?
Delay.
Waiting for it to
Yeah.
stop.
Make it stop.
There you go.
Okay, we'll see. I took a bunch.
All right, that'll do it. Everybody have a great weekend. Again, thank you guys. This was a lot of fun today.
Thank you.
Let's do it again very,
Thank you,
very
guys.
soon.
Thank you.
All right, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. See ya.
Copy that.